Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy!
Hello, everyone. I hope you had an amazing Easter. We had a wonderful Easter at our house. Our daughters went Easter egg hunting. Our eldest, with some help from us, managed to find most of the Easter eggs. Um, Her little sister managed to get one all by herself, which sort of kind of irritated the eldest, but she'll get over it. And then, of course, our youngest proceeded to then um, eat her Easter candy. We had not planned on it happening quite so fast, but yeah, that's what happened. Yay, candy. So, as everybody knows, today we are playing more Genshin Impact. Um, there doesn't seem to be many people on today, which is disappointing. I had hoped to see more. But that's what happens. Alright. Weather that allows you to be outside. Well, I mean, that kind of depends upon what whether you like being out inside. I enjoy being out in a thunderstorm, but that's not what most people enjoy. Most people are ready to go inside during a thunderstorm, but a thunderstorm on a nice warm day, I'll be outside playing in the rain. Now, I won't play in mud puddles. Rain? Yes. Puddles on concrete? Yes. Puddles in the mud? No. Never. Not happening. I hate mud puddles. Ooh. So, looks like we've got a small group tonight, which is great. Um, kind of hoping to grow the channel, but this is what happens sometimes. We are going to continue where we left off in Genshin Impact. And then, of course, after the stream, I'll write up our journal and send that out. So you all should receive a Substack within the next couple of days, which will have the journal entry. Do you all have any questions for me for today? I'm enjoying making her head go back and forth. Strange as that is. Okay. Game time. I'm glad you feel that way. Um, Now, to be fair, there was some things that happened in the game that we did not see in the journal, because while it is viewed in the game by us, the character herself didn't see it, and so because of that, um, it's not in the journal. The specific instance that we had in the last playthrough was a scene where we had Kaya, which was the blue-haired guy, who was helping us at the temple, who has ice powers, was talking to the floaty being thing that came out from behind a pillar, and all of a sudden a redhead guy came in and helped defeat the floaty thing. Um, because our character didn't see that, that's not actually in the journal, though that is something we as an audience did see. So that is the downside to writing it as a journal diary, is that things like that won't be in it. If you have questions regarding that, please feel free to pop them in the chat. I will explain to the best of my ability, without giving away too many spoilers. Ready and go! I do also apologize. None of the social medias have been updated over the last couple of days just because I got really sick on Thursday and Friday. So none of that was updated. So, first things first, come over here and check the Paimon head. Achievements! Wonders of the world. The outlier who caught the wind. Do that later.
Come on.
Yes, yes. Quirky Quaking Area, fun co-op event. We don't have access to that right now. Pity, that looks like fun. I'll go play it on my other account.
Let's get moving.
Ooh, Claymore. Some Primogems, some more XP, and food. Lots of food. Avatar changes. No, I think I'll leave it on Amber.
We're not frozen in place after all.
Alright, these are our quests. We aren't rank 10 yet, so we can't do that one. Secret Pirate Treasure. Ooh. Or world quests. Let's start with the world quests because we need to activate the Adventurers Guild for several things. So, off we go to the Adventurers Guild. I do apologize for the
Seems
cough.
all the other knights already have their hands full.
Adventurers Guild is in Mondstadt. Teleport, please. Thank you.
Ooh. Paimon can smell fisherman's toast. The aroma is coming from Good Hunter. A thick slice of soft white toast, topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Paimon's made up her mind. It's an emergency. We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter, pronto. It's on you, of course. It's so delicious! Good Hunter's Fisherman's Toast is the best! This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook. You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients. Can your cooking skills surpass that of Good Hunter's? Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down!
Have we mentioned that Paimon is not much more than a walking stomach? Honestly.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you. Let's go and see what she wants.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
You've had your eye on her, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with her.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members. In short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member. Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need... Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair. It has a record of available commissions and rewards, and it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
Oh, well, gotta reach adventure level 8 for that. Okay. Oh yes, like I'm actually going to have the opportunity to draw any of these. Well, that's nice, but I've only got 2. This is Noelle. Noelle is actually probably my favorite character.
I didn't know you were.
A lot of people look down on her just because she is
Such a slacker.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Sorry about that. So, Noelle, a lot of people consider her weaker because she is a purple rank character and not an orange rank character.
There's the blacksmith.
But honestly, for what she can do, she's pretty stinking impressive. And if you're playing by yourself and not in co-op mode, is an amazingly useful character. If you're playing in co-op mode, she's less useful. But if you're playing by yourself, she's amazing.
What? Over there. Take your pick. Or if you need something else, I can make it on request.
Wow, he does bespoke weaponry?
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do refinements. All in the job description for a blacksmith. All you need is the ore. Anywhere. Everywhere. You look confused. Listen, I'll tell you where the nearest deposits are. Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you need. No need. I have other things to do.
He seems like a short-tempered guy. Was it something we said?
I just think he's very busy, Paimon. Pigeons! Ah! Boo, the goal is to not scare the pigeons away. I failed. Mushroom, mushroom. Anybody need a mushroom? Squirrel! do that just yet. There's more ore out here. There are times in the game where there's just not enough ore. There we go. Yay! Well, at least it was generous enough to provide 2 ore off of being hard to reach. Okay. Back to the blacksmith. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There it is.
Freeze!
Woohoo! Ah! That wasn't the plan! Leyline blossoms! Yay!
How fortunate.
Okay. Still, back to the blacksmith. Say, have you heard of the Dandelion Sea? Somewhere in Mondstadt there is a big sea of dandelions. Cool. It has talking foxes. Now there's a place I'd like to see. Huh. Weird.
Come on. Where is it? Should we tell him? Or not?
Huh. You know what? I don't even want to know. I have no questions. I simply do not wish to know.
Windblade!
And while Sage and his Dandelion Sea will probably end up in my notes, the adult conversations probably won't.
Wind go with you.
Huh? Wow. He has issues.
What do you want? Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about that. These are okay, I guess. Should be able to salvage something from them.
Nothing useful.
If you ever find ore in the future, you can always come and see me, ideally when I'm not busy.
Is he ever not busy?
A blacksmith's work takes focus and concentration. It does not take small talk with customers. When the craft is good, business is good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different is trying to con you. And if there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that.
You'll find no
His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
Huh. Well, those aren't great items. Master's work is pure perfection. I never tire of watching him work. I usually help Master out with odd jobs on the shop floor. Getting some downtime where I can just to watch him work his magic is rewarding enough for me. I've tried. The results are usually less than perfect, though. Master normally melts them back down again and redoes them. Ouch. There was one I was quite proud of, but Master wouldn't let me sell it from his shop. Said it'd damage his reputation. So I took it out the side gate and gave it a few swings. It ended up sticking in the ground there. There are a group of kids who hang out over there. Seems to have got them interested. Anyway, I digress. Are we talking about a sword in the stone? Okay. Are we seriously talking about a sword in the stone?
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Oh, come on, where is it? Well, I guess I'm not gonna get lucky enough to find it. Oh well. Such is. Okay. Let's see. Pirate treasure or wind, courage, and wings? Pirate treasure. Because why not? This way. Up the wall.
Where am I going to get the moor?
Up another wall.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Really? Still, she refuses to admit it despite being confronted with all the evidence. Oh, it's you, traveler. Sarah decided she wanted to import Liyue chili peppers recently. Allegedly, they're hot enough to reduce even Mondstadt's diehard spice lover, Barbara, to tears. My view is they'd be nigh on impossible to sell, seeing as 86% of Mondstadters wouldn't touch them. You should tell her about your concern. Oh, believe me, I've tried. If I can think of anything better, if I can't think of anything better, I may have to send in Prince Charming. Kai's got a certain way with words. He would only need to drop a few subtle hints and the whole thing would be sorted. Anyway, thanks for the chat. I love that her name is Vile and that her title is Informant. That's hilarious. Oops. Welcome to the Knights of Favonius. How may I be of help? Where is this? This is the main hall on the ground floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. On this floor you can find the library and the Grand Master's office. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me at any time. That room's not open to outsiders. Well, it doesn't involve any internal secrets of the Knights of Favonius or anything. That room is actually solitary confinement. To be honest, this room has more or less become Klee's private property. Every time she's locked in there, you can hear some crackling noise, like she's researching new explosives in there. I'm sure that she won't ignite any of her bombs in here, but if she ever slips up, it just worries me.
Hello.
There's someone making
May
bombs!
the Animo Archon protect you.
This is bad. Such a hassle. What am I going to do? Oh, thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods. If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo god to save this mere mortal, could you spare a moment?
Okay, I'm not sure which was more annoying. His condescension from last time or his overdramatics from this one?
Ew, cut it out.
Marvelous. I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please, let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations. Let's talk in the courtyard, just outside headquarters. Come with me.
What's with the sneakiness?
Bigger question. What's with the overdrama? Ha ha ha! Finally figured out how to run.
This place will do.
Tell us what it's about already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first. It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep it.
Don't worry, Paimon's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh,
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood.
How surprising.
Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
Treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure! Kyle, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword, a magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword. ... These incredibly thrilling adventures are romances that could only be told by pirates.
Holy moly! That's just insane!
I agree, Paimon. It is insane.
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins, and the magic sword will be lost.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword before them. You just rest assured that we are here to help.
Wow. Great. Please keep it a secret. I'll wait for your good news.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword.
Is it really, really true?
Well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more. The adventurers should know more about the ruins, right?
Sure. Yeah, why not? Who are you? Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, or I mean, friend. Sorry, I was in work mode. Please excuse my bad manners. Furnishings? I was originally planning to renovate the hotel, but then Fatui booked the whole place out. Now I no longer have a need for these blueprints. Take a look. Maybe you'll find one you like. Interesting. I don't have the money for that right now. Thank you, though. That's not going quite the way I expected. How do I get down? Like that.
Hey, kiddo! Welcome to the Adventurers Guild!
Okay.
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia. It's super mega uber powerful.
You've said too
It's
much.
fine as long as Paimon doesn't tell them. So So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
I had forgotten how useful Paimon was.
Arcadian ruin. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
I love how his nose is sticking through his collar.
My... Still no clues. Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword. Anyway, we should go meet up with Kaya first.
Oh, bench. So true. There are two things that are true about Paimon. She's a walking stomach and she can't keep a secret.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
Listen, we asked around the Adventurers Guild and found...
Them?
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market.
Sure.
You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles. By the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
I wish you could get more than 3 pieces of wood from a single tree.
Look! She's in trouble!
Dodge this! Ah!
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
It's nothing. She's a traveler. She has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free.
That works for me.
People in our circle know how important the network is. Well, you did save my life.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it?
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Right. Wait.
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be the X marks the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon will leave you to it then. Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
Let's see. Anybody else see 3 6-armed giants? I just gotta figure out which one's the one that... Oh. B. Alright. I don't need to go to Kaya for a hint. I just gotta figure out which one of them is which. Oh, and for those who didn't figure out the clue, the 6-armed giants are the windmills. It's just figuring out which are the 2 that guard the statue and which one is the one that guards the treasure. Off to this side, I think.
Come take a look. It'll definitely be something that catches your eye.
This one? No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Ah! Looking for a young male. His blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information assistance would be greatly welcome. Why is the missing potions poster up here? Please report to Outrider Amber with any information you may have. Many thanks. I don't think this is the most useful spot for it, but sure. Why not? No! No, that would be too easy. Still working on controlling the character. Nope. Are you not capable of climbing that ladder? Woohoo! I guessed right. I hope.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed.
Huh? Huh.
There's another
Great. You never had any to begin with.
Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you could get Kaya to help.
Yeah, where'd be the fun in that? Alright. It's over here. Right? We'll start from here. At least then I don't have to cross a giant lake. Okay. Windwheel Astras. Ha! Got it. Butterflies are hard to catch. Ooh. Hilly Charles.
Windblade.
Don't get frostbite.
Let it rain.
Freeze.
Oops. Don't run through burning forests.
Fascinating.
There. Yay! Ah, missed. Ha! Food. Alright. I'm not quite up to this one yet. These are world challenges. This one is a battle. You have to defeat a certain number of monsters in a set amount of time. I am not up to doing that just yet. Oops, missed the fireflies. Pine cones. Which means these are pine trees. Nope. Archer is incapable of collecting stuff. There's a chest on top of that windmill. Oh. Okay. There's one below it, too. This is gonna be fun.
Quite the find.
Ha.
How fortunate.
Over there. On top of the house. Shroom. An egg. Cute. Well, hey. So how do I get to it? I can hear it. Now I see it. So how do I get to it? Just like that.
Catch the wind.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not picky. However you do it is fine.
Haha.
How fortunate.
Spring Fairy. Oh, Spring Fairy. Oh, sorry, traveler. What's up? What are you doing? Oh, me? I'm chatting with the Spring Fairy. My name's Finch, but I'm old now, as you can see. Everyone calls me Old Finch. Tell the fairy I said hello. Of course, she likes everyone around these parts. Way back when, she used to sneak into people's dreams to see scenes being woven there. Now, she even likes poems. She often reads them to me in my dreams. Ha ha ha. But there's not so much more there's so much more she still wants to learn. Because that's not creepy in the slightest. Alright, back up the hill. This hill. So I guess we're headed for that one.
Cool it.
The more, the merrier. Go,
Oh, where'd she go?
Let me amuse myself a little.
Well, that's not helpful.
Who might amuse me. You really know how to get me going.
Freeze!
Ouch!
Cool it! Don't push your luck.
Shine no longer.
Fascinating.
Where is this? Really? Now how am I supposed to reach that? What's this? Ah! I guess I should have expected that.
This moment will be frozen in time. Ah!
Wingblade!
That's how you get that. Cool. Alright. Back to trying to reach that. This is a lot easier to do with a controller than it is with a keyboard. Honestly, it's probably not. I am just so used to doing it with a controller and not with a keyboard. Look at that in a minute. Food first.
No one escapes my sights!
Wingblade!
Potatoes! And a treasure chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
Ooh, and meat. Wait.
This statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the Seven.
Okay. I don't like your tone of voice. Let me guess. It's that. get better at dodging.
Dodge this!
What was that? Eye of the storm. Yes, I will agree that that is very much like a hurricane. Great. It's a statue's blessing. What else can the statues do? They can heal? Kill? I like that. Oh. Map, 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 map. Should be somewhere around here. Oops. I was following the wrong dot. Long E on Traveler and Lisa? Okay. Yeah, I did a long E on Lisa the other day and so amazing. I'm much more impressed by the character now than I had been before. Try it again. Oh, I picked it up in the wrong order again. Boo! need to avoid that one. That one right there. Go pick up this one. Avoid that one. Go get the far one. Then pick up the center one. Yay! There's the lake. We need the north edge of it, I think. Shroom. Oh. And a bird egg, yay. Oops, missed. It's hard to catch squirrels. Ha. Where's it going?
Fascinating.
Not what I'm looking for, though. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Right there. Oh, hello.
Hey!
Let's spark things up a little.
Freeze!
Okay.
Oh, so sorry.
Sweet.
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work. But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate. So, now... Paimon believes that there is no need. Let's go for it. Don't want anyone else to get there before we do. Like the treasure hoarders Gaia told us about. Anyways, Paimon just wants to borrow the sword to... no, you heard nothing. Paimon just wants to see it.
Uh-huh.
Definitely not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play. Alright, Paimon will save the chit-chat for later. Arcadian treasure hunt, here we go!
Alright, let's go light this up. That was ever so elegant. Alright. Yes, I am taking time to pick all these calla lilies. I am taking the time to pick all these calla lilies because if I remember correctly from playing the game before, I need these calla lilies to level up Kaya. Huh. Now, where is that? Oh. It's actually marked on the map. That's a shock. Woohoo! The boar missed. We're marking this on the map for later. Fireflies, fireflies. Yes! Got them!
Be the Arcadian ruins. Is it just me? Or does it look plain? Oh, Paimon gets it. The perfect disguise is always in plain sight. Kaya's grandpa sure is impressive. Oh, mice! It's no time to get suspicious. We're close. Hurry, the treasure is waiting for us.
Like I have any other characters I can play.
Prepare to be blown away!
Dodge this! Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Ah!
Dodge this.
Windblade.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze. Don't push your luck.
Is this the end?
That's too easy.
Where are you, my treasure? Let's look around.
I'll save you the trouble. How about you let me take over?
How about no?
Well, I did have dealings with them and their stupid principals. Losers who can't make a fortune. I'm Izzard. I thank you both on behalf of the treasure hoarders.
We've been keeping a low profile. How did word get out?
Low profile? Sure.
Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
And who's going to be doing the work, Paimon?
You would be wise not to underestimate us. My gang is just outside waiting for my order. However, they're not as, sociable as me.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be participating in your current plan. If you'd like to ask why, you can go see them in Mondstadt Prison. Or perhaps you'd prefer to join them permanently.
The Knights.
Hey, it's Kaya! Kaya, he wants to steal your treasure!
Let me
Get him!
guess. There is no treasure. We were set up.
Ugh, almost had it.
Oh, you mean the treasure? Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with.
Of course not.
You came all the way for nothing. Just give—
What? No treasure?
I love how betrayed Paimon looks.
Did Kaya just say there isn't any treasure?
You got me good. Didn't think the Knights would resort to such tactics.
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favonius. Wait, what are you—
You're not gonna get me. Okay. Oh god. What is this? I didn't mean it.
Oh. Yay.
What a troublemaker.
Ah! Run away!
You, Knight! You're not gonna watch me die, are ya?
If I
What
could!
an interesting suggestion.
Fine. I'll confess and go quietly. Please, just help me.
If
All
I
right
thought it
then.
would help, I
Guess
would.
I will have to do some overtime work after all. Don't get frostbite.
Windblade.
What? There's more of them? No! Ah!
such a... Looks like I got carried away.
Windblade!
No one escapes my sights.
Freeze!
How embarrassing. Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised, or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
Yes.
I'm just joking. All right, let's take him back.
Sir! Yes, sir! Captain, should we take these two in as well?
What?
Of course not. They are the ones who made this arrest possible. Without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
I think I will be over the top. You lied to us?
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the Knights.
All right, stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did want it for yourself, didn't you? Otherwise, you would have informed me of your intentions, no?
That? Well, let's go. Paimon's done talking to him.
Just a sec. You did help me out. So you do deserve a reward. This is the triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. As its name suggests, it symbolizes light and victory. If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this harbinger of dawn as a reward.
Harbinger of Dawn?
That's right. It suits a well-cultured and disciplined person such as yourself. Wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Well, if the reward is this Harbinger of Dawn...
You'd forgive me, right? I'm honored to have such an understanding friend.
Again, back to the condescension. Kaya, be nice.
Yes.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use the same method twice. What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go interrogate my suspect. Please excuse me. Do come visit me at our headquarters when you have the chance.
Rude. Alright. Now that we aren't going to die from tripping. Unless we trip over a cliff, because it is very possible to die from falling off of a cliff. Alright. Oh. Oops, missed. Can't do that one yet. Glide with the wind.
Wow, this weather is awesome.
Big part of my problem, Ayana, is I am used to using when playing this game, I am used to having a controller in my hand and not playing on the keyboard, and so I'm having to retrain my muscles on how to which button sequences to press. And honestly, using Amber in the middle of a battle is not as easy with a keyboard as it is with a controller. At least, I haven't found an easy way to use her with the keyboard as opposed to a controller.
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
We need a license?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an Animo slime, and so on and so forth.
Oh, please. Taking off using an Animo slime is fun.
Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started.
Great. Come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Ayana? So don't I. I had forgotten that it was in the guide that you're not supposed to use. Animal slimes for transport.
It's raining again. This will hinder our vision. We must remain vigilant.
We'll just pull out Kaya. He likes the rain well enough. Alright, now off to the exam points. Up there. Because of course. Oh please tell me I've got enough stamina to make it up. Ooh. No! Oh!
This doesn't look good.
That went well. Alright. Revive. I guess I will need to find a different way up, because that didn't go well. Oh, I'm a ditz. There's a way up right there.
Hey!
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it.
There we go. That's the fast way to do it.
Blitz.
Aww.
No pain, no gain.
creepy coming from you.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo Slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo Slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
That makes a lot more sense.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Not sure that's how that was supposed to work, but sure, cool. I'll take it.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting!
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Alright. Map. I have really just got to open that one. I don't know if it's actually faster than walking up all the stairs or running up all the stairs, but it's less annoying.
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Since we're here... Ooh! there's gold. Radiant spin crystal. Whatever that ends up being.
What do you think, cutie?
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Actually, I don't know, Fave. Sorry, Fovix. This is a pretty new run-through. I do have another account that is much further along. And while I do know the characters Jin Yun, Gaming, and Rosaria, I don't know much about Anson. I have not had the opportunity to spend much time playing her. From what I've heard, it's a halfway decent team. But it's not one I run. I honestly, on my other account, because I typically play by myself, and I'm playing to run through the storyline and not to max out on everything, I actually play a fairly conservative lineup of Diluc, Kaya, Traveler, and Noelle, which I realize that a lot of people don't consider a great lineup, but for what I'm playing in the game, it actually does a lot more for me, just simply because I'm there for the storyline and not necessarily to max out my characters. But welcome. We're running through from the beginning because I want to show everybody what a magnificent game this is.
Windborn Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
Would I recommend keeping Traveler? I like the Traveler just because of how flexible they become later in the game. As you go to each new land, they gain the powers of that area. So right now we're in Mondstadt, so she has wind power, but when we go to Liyue, they get Geo, and of course when we make it further in, they gain the powers of Electro, Dendro, and Pyro. So that's my reason for keeping the Traveler in my lineup, is just because of how flexible they are.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code.
This one's uptight.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Excuse me.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact.
Oh, that's annoying.
Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
So C6ing the Traveler is actually different than C6ing a lot of the other characters because you have to C6 in every element. So while they do gain the flexibility of being able to use every element, you also have the downside of you have to C6 in every element. Some of them are easier than others. The storm suddenly stopped. Is that a bad thing? No. It's good that they stopped, yes? But it's all too sudden. I came up with so many contingency plans. Are we not going to get the chance to use any of them? Isn't that a good thing? My contingencies included ways to scatter the people in the wild to avoid the storms, teach them how to survive. We were going to teach them to set up basic camps, do pest control, avoid beasts and monsters. Never mind. Rather than take our chances out there, better to remain safe within these walls. Yes, some of our investigating adventurers have informed me that there are monsters congregating in the Whispering Woods. Ooh, that's bad. Almost everyone is out investigating, and I must remain here to command them. Traveler, can I count on you to clear those monsters out? Yes! After I take care of the raptor. Raptor first.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore...
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
Was left by Raptor or an Animo Slime.
Animo Slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Dodge this!
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The Hilichurls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the Hilichurls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilichurls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilichurl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the Hilichurls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the Knights to mop up the rest of the Hilichurls as soon as possible.
Falling into a Hilichurl camp sounds terrible, actually. Alright. Sorry guys, I gotta cook some eggs. Woo! Okay. Alright. Ah! Those are not Hilichurls.
Get him!
No.
Come a little closer.
You're open. Freeze.
I think I'm just gonna have to get a controller. I cannot battle fast enough with keyboard.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Come a little.
Freeze. Have a little
Suffocate!
Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry.
Go, Baron Punch!
Suffocate!
No escape!
Suffocate! Suffocate!
Freeze!
Yeah, not helpful.
I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
Last one.
Prepare to be blown away!
Cool it!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've gone, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
There we go.
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Let's level up. That will help. She will die less easily that way. When I've got better artifacts, I'll go in and do custom. But right now, for what I've got, quick equip works well enough. Alright. That will make this easier. A lot easier.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
can. Cool.
Yeah.
Ah! Meanies. Oops.
Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
Oh well. It's nice when they give stuff, but I guess if they did that every time, it would be too easy.
Told you I'd win.
Alright, chest. Oh, potato. Ha! Don't need Lisa at all, just need Amber. That's all well and good. What's behind here? Yay! Chest. Oh.
Hey!
What did I do wrong here?
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Get him!
Ah!
Hey! Windblade! No one escapes my sights!
Missed.
Freeze!
Gonna have to get to higher ground. Thank you. Nope, not over here. Over here. Alright, see you later, Granny. Ha ha ha. Chest.
I won't let you down!
Dodge this!
Okay.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you.
Amber.
You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across? Can you see anything with your elemental sight? No? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
I want to slap him.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Alright.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Here's something special.
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Come a little closer.
Just you watch. I'll have my revenge, eventually.
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exams since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Alright.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Let's go get this gliding license and then we're gonna call it for the night. Excuse me! Oh, excuse me. Apologize for that. The church is pretty.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Alright. That is where we're going to call it tonight, ladies and gents. I hope you all enjoyed the game. For those of you who want, I do have a Substack. The Substack will be a journal log of what we have done in the game today. You can also check out the journal logs from prior game days, and hope to have more going forward. Until next time, all, toodles!